but seeing as I've said I'll answer it, I make... Hey guys, it's Ruby. It's a really nice... Oh wait. Hey guys, it's Ruby. How are we? I thought I'd do a little last minute random Q&A for you guys. I haven't done one in ages, so I thought I'd do a little bit of a life update. So I've just done my post. YouTube Q&A, ask me interesting things. Hopefully some actual interesting ones rather than some of the shit I get every single time. Nice weather. I'm in such a good mood today. I'm feeling a bit chaotic, but that's okay. Chaotic means we get stuff done. I'm a lot better at walking around in public filming myself these days. Okay, forget that. I forgot my mask. I'm going back to my car. Vanilla ice. Yeah. Thank you. Oh, wait. Let's go back a bit. So, got my coffee. Let's go through some questions, see what people have got. Got quite a few here. Do you have a day job beyond documenting your life? A day job is an interesting kind of phrase, because does that mean a job that you just do in the day? But my job is a mixture of YouTube, Instagram, OnlyFans. That's where I make my money, and after that it would be YouTube, after that it would be Instagram. Instagram doesn't really make me any money. How much money do you make? Okay, I get asked this actually a lot, which I find funny because you wouldn't ask someone who was like an accountant, like, oh, so how much money do you make? I don't know, maybe you would, but seeing as I've said I'll answer it, I make, I don't know, okay, I make a lot more money than I used to. I've worked in a cafe, waitressing, in RSL clubs. I've worked in pubs, in admin. In the year and a half of doing OnlyFans, I have made more than I've made in all those jobs combined. I am grateful. Next question. I did specifically ask for interesting questions, so let's see if we're actually gonna get any. Who's your favorite celebrity? Taylor Swift, but I also like, no, that's it, I just like Taylor Swift. I want to be Taylor Swift's best friend. That's all I want in life, ever. Emma, don't worry, you're my best friend. No. Taylor Swift can be my second best friend. What dating apps am I on? At the moment, I'm actually not on any dating apps. I've been on them all. I got Tinder when it first came out when I was 17. And I've been on and off Tinder, Bumble, Hinge, all the apps, not Grindr, but pretty much all the others since I was 17. So depending if I've been seeing anyone or whatever, but at the moment I'm having a break from them. No dating apps for me. If you see me on any dating apps, it's likely a scammer, so please don't match with them. Do you enjoy doing OnlyFans? Yes and no. I love my job. I love the freedom it gives me. I love being able to express myself through photos, through being able to chat to people. I've got to know some amazing people from doing the job that I do, especially like being able to chat to new people all over the world. I'm talking girls that do the same thing and also guys that subscribe to me. I've met some amazing people that I chat with every single day, and that's something I just never would have got to experience. Like some of the people I've met and the things I've learned, I just never would have experienced if it wasn't for OnlyFans. So I love it in that sense. There's obviously some downsides, like the stigma that society has still about doing that kind of work. Anyone in the sex industry will experience that kind of stigma, which is okay. Like, I'm very used to it by this point. I've been in the industry since I was 19. Another question I get asked all the time, how old am I? I'm 25. So I've been in this industry for 6 years now, which is insane. So I'm very used to it, but it does suck knowing that the amount of hate and the amount of stigma I've had to deal with in the last 6 years to get to where I am. It sucks. It shouldn't be the way it is, but unfortunately it still is. Do you ever feel lonely? Yes, of course I sometimes feel lonely, don't we all? But to be honest, I have a dog and she is the most amazing thing in the world. Any times that I am feeling lonely, you know those times where you feel lonely but you also don't want to be around anybody? That is where having a pet is the best thing in the world, and I massively recommend it because there's just always this thing that loves you even when you feel like no one else does. So yeah, I don't feel lonely that often, and I'm very lucky. I've got amazing friends and family around me, and I live with my brother, so I'm not actually physically alone or lonely very often at all. I am right now, but I'm talking to a camera, so that also helps as well. Oh, it's also interesting because I've realized lately that when I do feel lonely, I automatically end up doing a live stream on either TikTok, Instagram, or OnlyFans, and that just gives me a way to chat to people all over the world, and I love that. What next? Why are you vegan? I actually have a whole video on being vegan. If you want to search vegan Ruby May, you'll find it. I just love animals and I don't want them to be killed for me to eat. I've been vegetarian. I haven't eaten meat in probably nearly 15 years, apart from this little break I had of like 6 months where I went back to eating meat and then I stopped again. But pretty much other than that, I've not eaten meat for like 15 years, which is crazy. So I don't even crave it or anything. It's pretty easy for me these days. But if you're interested in that, I'll put the link below for my vegan video. I just had a panic that I wasn't recording. I hate that. What's your favorite song? Oh my god, well, it doesn't take a very big fan of me to realize that I love Taylor Swift. My favorite song of all time is All Too Well, and if you're a Taylor Swift fan, you will probably know that she's re-recording all her albums, and with the re-recording of Red that is coming out, she is releasing the 10-minute version of All Too Well. So when she wrote it, it's like a 5-minute song, but when she originally wrote it, she had to cut it down because it was 10 minutes long. And like 11 years later, she's bringing us the entire version, and I just get so excited. That's my favorite song of all time. Like, she just baffles me, and I just love her so much. I love her so much. Anyway, don't just stop me or I'll keep going on that. Best and worst Tinder date story. Oh my god, interesting. The best was actually a Bumble date, I suppose, and I guess it was the best because it turned into a relationship. I've been on a shit ton of dating app dates and only one has ever become a relationship, so that would be my best one, even though I'm not in that relationship anymore. It was really good. Let me just wait for this siren to go. Okay, so in terms of worst story, I could make an entire video on bad dating app stories if you guys want. Oh my god, there's so many. One where the guy was so late, even though we were literally meeting at the bar of the hotel he was staying in, and I had to get an Uber there. He just proceeded to like say these big words and then be like, oh, do you know what that means? Oh, and he wouldn't even ask me sometimes. He'd just be like, oh, by the way, this means this, and I'm like, I know what it means. I did not see that guy again as far as I remember. And then there have been bad ones in terms of just guys taking advantage of me. Like, honestly, there have been a lot. I could write a book. Having said that, there's actually my other best ever Tinder date story. It's probably the one where I met the guy that made me want to move to Australia. Yeah, that I met when I was 17. So if you guys want me to tell the story, I'll use a fake name about Anthony. I will do that for you. Let me know below. Do you enjoy showing your body? Yes, I do. I mean, it would be a bit strange if I did it if I didn't enjoy it, and it would also be quite sad to know that I was showing my body every day for a living and I didn't enjoy it. A lot of times in your life as a girl, you will feel like your body is taken advantage of, whether it's just people wolf whistling at you in the street, whether it's people taking unconsensual, is that the word? People taking non-consensual photos or videos of you. Anything like that that's happened makes you feel like you don't have autonomy over your body, and it sucks. And I'm not saying to get autonomy over your body you have to start selling photos of it at all, but for me, being able to do this gives me like control back over my body, and that is why I love it so much. I think it's made me such a more confident person. I love that I can choose what I show and choose how much I charge and choose who gets to see my stuff. There will still be people sharing stuff without consent that I have sold and trying to share it for free and things like that, and that really sucks. But you know, overall I really enjoy being able to have control over what I share and who I share it with. So yes, I do. Okay. Another question I get asked a lot in a lot of different ways, are you straight? I am bi. Cool. What is your Twitch handle? I don't think I have one. I may have possibly made one, but I don't stream on Twitch. Do you guys want me to stream on Twitch? Is that something I should start doing? Should I make a Twitch account? Do you want to watch me attempt to game? I would struggle because I'm not a gamer. The most I can game is low-level Animal Crossing, but I can try. Maybe I'll do it, we'll see. Have you ever given a before? No disrespect. No, I haven't. God. Some of these questions I can't even read out loud. Like, what is going through some of you guys' head? Why do you have a therapist? I go to therapy because I have OCD and anxiety, and I'm on medication, but I don't feel like you can really do medication without therapy unless obviously you can't afford it. It's a very privileged thing to be able to go to therapy because unfortunately it's so expensive, and even with the healthcare system in Australia you still end up like over $100 out of pocket every session, which is just so much money, and it really fucking sucks. I think the coffee's really getting to me because I've already had a coffee today and this is my second one, and I don't normally have this much coffee. What is your favorite platform to be on? YouTube is my favorite platform because I have wanted to be a YouTuber since I was like 12 years old. I actually used to make, I'd like mash up an avocado and put it on my face and be like doing a tutorial. If I can find those somewhere, I'll get my parents to go through the old computer because I think reacting to them would be hilarious. So let me know if you want me to do that as well. There's lots of things I've said to let me know below, but I would really appreciate it. I've got so many ideas for YouTube. I've been wanting to like put the time and effort into it for so long, and like I said, I recently got an editor so I can actually spend more time filming videos and not being like I have to look at my face for 12 hours while I edit and getting sick of seeing myself on the camera. Imagine if this was not in focus the whole time. Oh my god. I think I'm gonna go home. Got a few things to do. I'm living for this weather. It's winter, it's 19 degrees Celsius and the sun is out. Please subscribe, please share this video if you enjoyed, comment below, leave a like, do all the good stuff. I don't know what YouTubers say. It sounded like it farted. Oh my god. Okay, goodbye. Bye. Two best friends in a room.